Somewhere in the warm waters of the shallows, you come into the world as an already formed cub, ready to live on your own, just like a few dozen of your brothers and sisters. All would be very well if it weren't for the fact that your mother doesn't care about you. So you immediately splash off in different directions to avoid predators. And from the first minutes of your life, you find yourself alone with the sea and all its dangers. And considering that you are only 40 centimeters long, you can become a snack not only for underwater predators, but even for seabirds or even worse, your relatives. Now you need to get through the first month when you're particularly vulnerable and don't have the speed and strength that adult hammerhead sharks have. So you swim close to the bottom and hide among coral and sea plants, trying to stay out of sight of predators. But to survive, stealth skills alone won't be enough. You also need to eat, and eat several times a day to maintain the right level of energy and grow quickly. At this stage of your life, your menu doesn't look the best. You can only hunt the smallest fish, mollusks, and crustaceans. It's a good thing nature has given you a few abilities that will keep you from starving today. Thanks to your broad head, you have a 360-degree view and can maneuver well. You also have innate sensors that allow you to search for prey buried in the sand. But despite all this, you are still weak, defenseless, and an easy target for larger predators. For now, you are nothing in this sea, and your name is nothing. One false step and your journey in this world is over before it begins. Come on, there's no need to be discouraged. After all, you are a shark. You only have two things to do every day: eating and not dying. And these are not the easiest tasks, because according to statistics, due to the large number of predators, disease, small amount of food and people, to adulthood survives only 1 to 2% of hammerhead sharks. But right now, it's better you don't know that. You're still floating on the bottom looking for something to eat. And then you spot a small fish, a quick jerk, a bite, and the fish is your lunch. That's not bad for a first time. But it's not enough for fast development, and you keep searching for food, keep improving your skills as a hunter, and of course survive. Food won't always be easy to find, but the hammerhead shark is a born hunter with its own unique arsenal. And today it's time to use its hunting sensors. You scan the bottom and find a crab buried in the sand, which does not even realize that in 10 seconds will be your snack. Another attack and another successful hunt. So far you're moving in the right direction. Day by day you continue to hunt, learn, and grow into a bigger and more dangerous predator. What the hell is that? Good thing you're not big enough. It saved your life today. After 2 years, you get faster, bigger, build some muscle mass, and your behavior and survival skills start to change. You're not that 40-centimeter baby anymore. It's time to leave the shallow waters where you were born and explore the more dangerous open waters. It's a time of new opportunities and new risks. And yes, about the risks. You still have a large number of hungry enemies, mostly other adult sharks and humans, so you need to stay just as cautious. In the meantime, we can try to snack on this sardine that got tangled in the nets. Wait, we've seen this before. Let's find another target. At this age, you need more energy, and accordingly, you need something more than a small fish for lunch. It could be squid, crustacean, stingray, or this octopus right here, a real floating protein, just what you need. Another attack, and you've had a good meal. Now it's time to get down to the bottom and digest your food. But if you manage to eat today, someone is still hungry and would love to snack on you. But in a couple of years, you've managed to make a few dozen good friends from the neighborhood. Hey bro, I need your help. Yeah, as teenagers, hammerhead sharks are smart enough to form large groups. As long as you're together, you can relax and not worry about safety. Just enjoy the moment. It is unlikely that anyone will dare to attack you. After all, there are almost 100 sharks. You can also take a little rest. It's a great opportunity to regain your strength. But you're not stupid and you don't spend all your time resting. You also watch the other, more experienced sharks. You learn their habits, their hunting skills, and you improve your own. And then suddenly night falls. The group splits up and you're left alone again in total darkness. Those are the rules. You hunt by yourself at night, and if you survive, you can rest in the company again during the day. And so every night, you swim between the reefs and track your prey. Nighttime is particularly dangerous for the young shark. This is when other marine predators come out to hunt, for whom hammerhead shark sounds like the name of a tasty dish. Behind any reef, a pack of barracuda or great white shark may be waiting for you. And if you're careless, that night could be the last night of your life. But you are guided by the rules of survival and behave with extra caution without attracting unnecessary attention. Years go by and you're no longer some teenager. You're a big, pumped-up, mature, and dangerous predator who can hunt and survive on his own, who is feared and respected. But even though you're at your peak, you're still not at the top of the food chain. You could easily become the lunch of an orca or a human, and that's something to keep in mind. Now is the perfect time to procreate. To do that, you need to find a female. You swim to where your other mates are and start picking. This one looks good. You slowly swim up to her and start biting her, and even though it scars her body, she likes it. This goes on for a few minutes, and when it's done, you can go about your routine. In 8 to 12 months, she'll give birth to 50 little sharks, and maybe a few of them will survive. For now, you need to get back to your routine, hunting and survival. At this age, finding sustenance becomes even more difficult, and that's why it's time to take a long journey into the open ocean. You travel 1,000 kilometers, and you begin to realize what a vast underwater world there is to explore. Sometimes you have to swim even longer distances because of water pollution. At any moment you could be attacked by an enemy larger than you, from whom you can't hide here. This is his territory, and you're more vulnerable than ever before. But you're an experienced shark, and you're confident enough to travel long distances. You find a new home to grow old in. Yeah, by the way, you're over 30 years old. In your rather long life, you've swum over 400,000 kilometers. If anything, that's the distance from the Earth to the Moon. You've hunted a lot, survived a lot, and your body's not so efficient anymore. You notice a fish swimming by and make a quick dash, but your speed is not what it used to be, and your prey gets away from you easily. You are weaker, slower, and your eyesight is worse. It's time to conserve energy and switch to something simpler, like a crab. It won't run away, that's for sure. Few hammerhead sharks live to a ripe old age, but you did. For a few more years you swim peacefully among the reefs. Then one day you fall asleep on the bottom and become food for the sea creatures. Please subscribe to my channel and write in the comments about the story of which animal to make the following video.